The Caicos Pine Recovery Project is a species survival project that was written in order to protect our national tree, the Caicos pine, from extinction. The pine is threatened by a scale insect, which is a small parasite that grows on the tree. It only attacks pine, and it was likely introduced in imported Christmas trees sometime around 10 or 15 years ago. Since 2005, we've seen a decline in over 90% of the wild pine population, and the pine nursery that we have set up is our first step in combating the extinction of the tree.
According to Manco, the project was initially managed by the Turks and Caicos National Trust for the period of 1 year, from 2008 to 2009. In 2009, it was handed over to the Department of Environment and Coastal Resources, who manages it today. In 2010, the DECR received a grant from the Overseas Territories Environment Program from the UK Government Commonwealth Office, which will fund the project for 3 years in order to restore the ecosystem and build local capacity to better manage the biodiversity within it.
But the nursery currently has about 160 trees. Of those trees, they have at least 3 genetic markers which we have not found in the wild populations, which means that we have been able to save seedlings and seeds that are possibly even more genetically diverse than what the population is that exists in the wild. Aside from the Caicos pine, we have approximately 50 other species in the nursery. And of those species, we have anywhere from just 1 example for some of the rarer or harder to grow species to over 300. For example, mahogany trees, we have quite a few.
Manco states that the project is going well and has even outgrown itself, and an upgraded nursery is to be built, construction beginning as early as this month. The Caicos Pine Recovery Project is not the only conservation project the DECR is working on in regards to preserving native TCI plants. There is also a seedling project, which involves a seed collection project to preserve all native trees through the long-term conservation of their seeds, as well as the Endangered and Endemic Project, which is funded by the UK Government Joint Nature Conservation Committee, a project based in Providenciales to rescue native plants to supply the nursery in North and Middle Caicos.
In the nursery in North Caicos, we're very proud that we are growing the national tree, Caicos pine, the national plant, Turk's head cactus, and the national flower, Turks and Caicos heather. So we have all 3 of our national botanical symbols preserved in the nursery for the Pine Recovery Project.